Newcastle at home. Will we finally score a goal? I highly doubt it. Higher quality football than we'll have, I'm sure. Here we are then, it's time. Team news is in. We are unchanged despite it being absolutely pathetic in the last few games. However, Monga, our wonder kid 15-year-old, is on the bench. Will he get more than 30 seconds? Will he get any time at all? I hope so, but I doubt it. Their team is unchanged as well. Isaac was a doubt for today, but of course he starts, so I'm guessing he's going to score 2. I think we lose 4-0 today. Surprise me. Score a goal. Turnout from their fans, not from ours. Loads and loads of empty seats. Will we see a goal? Actually had a shot in the first 10 seconds. We've had a shot. We've had a shot. Get a corner. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. First attack of the game. There's a reason I got the camera out as the ball came into our box. We are a whopping 2 minutes in. And it's 10 minutes. Jacob Murphy. Bruno G has just shot from like 40 yards away, hit the crossbar. Murphy's the only one running forward and finishes it off. Game over. 10 minutes in. We are an embarrassment. Hell of an effort from Bruno. I think it was Bruno anyway. It was definitely one of the midfielders. I thought he scored. Sadly didn't get it on camera, but depressing. Turns out it was Shah that had the shot from in his own half that hit the crossbar. Look at this. Ah, shoot! Shoot! Oh, what a block. Harvey gets his applause. Better than basically all of our players put together right now, and he wasn't even outrageous for us. And now he probably gets the assist against us. Thank you, Harvey. He's one of our own. Here it is. Anyway. Shoot! Oh dear. Well done. Oh my god. What a save. Oh. Well. Well done, Harvey. You know it's bad when an opposing player is getting applauded. bad is that? Deary me. Isaac has just been played in on goal by James Justin. Just played it straight to him. Sadly, for my FPL, he's actually not been involved in any of the goals yet, which is disappointing. I mean, someone was offside of the build-up, but Daka's just had a chance that's come on both posts. We're not scoring again this season, are we? Half time! And the Blues ring out. 3-0 with pretty much nothing to show other than a shot in the first 10 seconds and an offside shot that hit both posts. Brief half-time thoughts. A Leicester player has scored a goal for the first time in God knows how long. Unfortunately, ex-Leicester. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. We're unsurprisingly being overrun in midfield. There's no movement in attack from Birdie. Daka's trying his hardest, but he's not a right winger, so I don't know why he's being forced out to that position. I would have him off through the middle, get Jamie off, and actually bring a winger on if we're going to play this formation. The wing-backs are offering hardly anything going forward. The defence is getting absolutely run through. There's not really too much to say. There's no world where we come back in this game. Will we actually see a goal? We've actually had a couple of chances, which is better than some games, but I'll put the half-time stats on the screen here. I don't actually know how bad they look, but yeah, 3-0. I said 4. 2 half-time subs. Christiansen and Daka off. For Mavididi. Finally, how he's not starting every game is baffling. This will get cheered, even though he's been better than Birdie. I mean, I rate him mixing it up, but Daka should have stayed on instead of Birdie. First action of the second half. Trippier, free kick. Here we go. Shot. Go. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Play by Bilal. Oh! Jamie. So close. Jamie's slowed it down again. Everyone will blame Mavididi because you can't blame Birdie for anything. Even though it was his shocking pass that ruined a really nice counter and opportunity. He gets away with murder this season. They have the ball in a good position. Oh! Why can't it just deflect in? He needs to give the ball to Steffi at every opportunity. Because he tries to go forward with it. He crosses forward into the box and tries to dribble past people. Compared to some of our other players, the direct nature of his play is just, it's not comparable. They've mixed up their midfield. Longstaff. Chris Miley or Bruno G and Joel Linton. I imagine Isaac will go off soon as well. I don't need him. 20 minutes to go. This is where we should be seeing Monga. I really hope that he's getting ready, because if not, I mean, the only positive that we could have got out of tonight might not happen. And Rude is going to get crucified even more so. Callum Wilson on for Isaac, as expected. Asula. Yeah, they don't need any of their good players on. We've got 20 minutes left. Someone's just been called back to the bench. Is it going to be Monga? A wonder kid. Here we go then, it's time.
Substitutions for Leicester City, replacing number 2, James Justin.
JJ.
Is number 21, Ronaldo Pereira.
Woo! Why is he not starting? Here we go. No wonder kid. He's actually got some minutes. He doesn't even have a sponsor on his shirt. We've got another corner. There we go. It's not awful. Oh, put your foot through it. Oh, dearie me. What a only 15, second youngest ever player to play in the Prem, behind Wanyeri. 5 minutes to go. This is how empty the stadium is. Awful. More directness from these two. They've been pretty much game changers, really. Ricky P, every time he gets the ball, looks forward. So does Monga, as you'd expect from like a flying winger. We've got another corner though. There's 5 minutes added on. Could we? Oh my God, we are cursed. I swear. Yeah. Woo. 10 seconds. Ooh. Might as well. So, calm. So there we go. I mean, half-empty stadium. Shocking performance. Post-match at home. Not sure there's much point, but we'll do it. So what is there to say after a game like that one? Not much, really. It's just more of the same. More defensive liabilities, more getting overrun in midfield, which, to be fair, Newcastle have one of the best midfields in terms of like how they're performing right now in the world. So you can't be too upset at that. But then also up front, failing to take chances. We had a couple that maybe you should be hitting the target with. A couple of other opportunities where we're getting in a good position, but then we're not taking the shot. We're trying one extra pass or something like that, or an extra dribble. Just hit it. You saw Fabian Schär shoot from in his own half. Yet we're not willing to take a shot from the edge of the box. There's one clip that I'm fairly certain is part of this video where I think it was from a corner and the ball dropped to Farce and he could have just leathered it. But he sort of pulled out as he went to shoot, and it just feels like there's a lack of commitment to just go for it at times. And it's wildly infuriating. It really, really is. Rude doesn't seem to have a clue. He's picked the same starting 11 for 4 games in a row. The subs were actually not that bad. I think that Birdie should have gone off instead of Daka. However, the rest, I don't mind. Ricky P is just an absolute game changer when he's playing. And how Cooper wasn't playing him when he was fit at the start of the season, I have no idea. Of course, he's been injured for the majority of Rude's time, so he's not been able to utilise him, and that has sucked, because having him and Fatawu on the right-hand side this season could have been the difference. You never know. He was great. Seeing Monga come on to be the second youngest ever Premier League player, the second youngest ever Leicester player as well, to play in a competitive game, is really, really good to see. Sadly, it might be bittersweet because he might just leave in the summer. However, if he's getting minutes in the first team now, will that entice him to stay because there is a pathway through to the senior team? I'd love to say yes, but what if you get offered that same pathway but at somewhere like Man City? I don't know. He had a few chances to show what he was about, and his dribbling was really nice. Again, positive and direct, that's what you want to see. Mavididi was similar when he came on, trying to create some cross opportunities and stuff as well. He does that every single time he gets subbed on. You are going to get some opportunities from him crossing the ball. In terms of the goals we conceded, you can say that, again, defensive awareness and positioning can be blamed for all of them. The second goal is completely unforgivable because, yes, Shara's shot from inside his own half. If he scores that shot, fair enough, right? You can't have any excuses. But if you watch the replays back and you take a freeze frame of the second that the ball leaves his boot, Farce and Cody are somewhere between 5 and 10 yards ahead of Murphy, and they just stop. And then as soon as it bounces back off the bar, they start running again. Just instinct, awareness. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
half of these players don't seem to sprint around the pitch, and I don't like saying that players don't care, but it feels like maybe they're not putting in as much effort and energy as they could do at times. That fast example is a perfect one. Even just an opportunity to shoot and you pull out of it. Poor. Really poor. I don't think there were many highlights to the game. Sadly, I think Hermansen, post-injury, has not been the same player. His distribution has been really poor as of late. And he's made a couple of big saves over the last couple of months, but he's not been the game-saving, performing at this top-level keeper that was basically getting us points on his own under Cooper. Some of the ridiculous performances that he was having, where he would make multiple top-tier saves, we've not really had that since. And you can't rely on that throughout a whole season. You can't rely on your keeper basically saving you every single game. But it would be nice if we could just get one match where it happens. But there's not much to say. I put out the video a few days ago talking about like the fact that we are the worst, up there with the worst teams in Premier League history. As of today, we are now the only team in Football League history to have lost 8 league games in a row without scoring. That's in the 136 years that it's existed. We're officially the worst home form of all time in English League football. What else can you say? I think Liverpool's our next home game. That's going to be fun.